Pranab Mukherjee gave in to the FII lobby. He remained firm on his intention to tax Vodafone for its deal with Hutch way back in 2007. No respite is really coming in for the telecom giant. The retrospective tax laws proposed in the budget are definitely here to stay. The amendment pertains to the capital gains on sale of assets located in India. The finance minister asserted clarificatory amendments will not override the bilateral tax treaties, and he also emphasized that tax cases where assessment had been finalized will not be reopened, and that the global telecom giant will have to pay the tax liability once the amendment is passed. But the company looks disappointed and believes there is very little on the table as far as Vodafone is considered.
The retrospective clarificatory amendments are now under consideration of Parliament will not be used to reopen any cases where assessment orders have already been finalized. I have asked the Central Board of Directors to issue a policy circular to clearly state this position after the passage of the finance bill.
Even if this amendment, which is a big question mark, is valid and retrospectivity is valid, even then the fact that they had to bring in a retrospective law to overturn a Supreme Court judgment which said there is no ambiguity and there is nothing payable, shows that there was no mala fide intention on the part of Vodafone not to withhold. So I think penalty would be extremely unjust and unfair if that is, sought to be imposed on Vodafone.
But the big question is the legal battle on the tax tussle here to stay between Vodafone and the government. Mrunalini Krishna with an answer.
Well, it could be a long-drawn battle of sorts with Vodafone threatening international arbitration. Remember, the tax liability plus the interest plus the penalty would be somewhere around 20,000 crores for Vodafone, and they will not pay that without a fight. What we are being given to understand is that there is a possibility of a negotiation process, first for the waiver of the penalty amount, which is about 8,000 crore rupees, and then the waiver of the interest amount, which is about 4,000 odd crore rupees. And that is what could take place between Vodafone and the government of India. Many within the ministry believe that there could be a climb down of sorts from both the Vodafone and the government side, which would be outside of the court and in spite of this retrospective legislation.